if I'm not where I want to be in a year, like in a year's time, like a year from today, I'm gonna kill myself. But I was thinking about it some more, and I was just like, I might, instead of like myself, I might just fall off the face of the earth, you know, just like stop talking to everybody I know, sell all my shit, and just dip. So, like I told y'all, I made an open letter to myself when I went to the park. The first open letter that I did, I actually made it into a shorts. That will probably be posted later on this week, but I wanted to get this one out first because like I wanted to make this one for sure a video because I want to kind of branch off, and then there is something that I needed to talk to y'all about. Hold on. There is something that I needed to talk to y'all about, and it's just like, let me kind of give y'all the whole story because honestly, for some months now, I've been trying to figure out like how to tell y'all kind of in a way. So I wrote this October 10th. I'm going to read this out and then we're going to talk about it, okay? It has been almost a month since you wrote your last letter. Like tomorrow will make it a month. You can sit here and recap your month, but you kind of already are planning out a video for that. So stay tuned. When fall comes around, your mood drops immensely. It really has been feeling like something is in the air. It's been harder to get out of bed, do your routine, keep up with the commitments you set for yourself. Just last week, did you finally realize what was going on? It's been months since you felt like this, but even this feeling is better than how you felt some months ago. I'd say around March, April, yeah, it felt like I was drowning through the motions every day. I was at, excuse me, because my handwriting was manic when I'm sad. I was at my peak of miserability, if that's a word. Like it got life ending bad. So I started making daily, excuse me. So I started making daily video diaries because I made a promise to myself to sit in this place that I hated so much and make something happen for just 1 year. One more year. Spend 2023 getting my shit together, figure out what's my next step, and make it there. I came up with 5 scenarios. From moving back to Atlanta, going to Orlando, finding a beach town, leaving the country altogether, or just seeing North America in my car. At first, I told myself I'd drive through the United States in a van, but the more I researched it and thought about it, I just didn't feel like that's my next step. It seemed more expensive than I needed to, while also still being too safe. Like I'm not really taking a risk, you know? I took the scariest approach in the moment and decided to sell all my shit and just leave the country. It was cheaper than the van, and I honestly thought I'd get the best content from it. I picked out countries, did a little bit of research, and honestly just stopped planning it for a while because I knew I had to plan for my road trip, the DC, New York road trip. 5 months later from my initial decision, and I have countries finalized, hotels booked, and told those around me of my plan. I gave myself something to live for again, and as I sit here fighting to not my sadness turn fighting to not let my sadness turn into depression, I remind myself that my year isn't over and I still have so much to do. I'll make it happen through wow, my handwriting is chicken scratch. I'll make it happen though, and it will be in complete bliss when I do. So I wrote this almost a week ago, and honestly, I still feel like shit. I still feel like I feel I'm leaning into depression. It's still very hard. My hardest part of my day is getting out of bed, is to tell myself to get your ass up and go. Like when I wake up, I take my dogs out, I pee, I brush my teeth, get ready for the gym, and I go. That's my routine, right? So like the gym is kind of like the start of my day. And I'm glad it is, because if I just like wake up, take dogs out, and I had like nothing else to do, it's just like that's not gonna be a drive to get me out of bed. But to be like, okay, bitch, you gotta go to work out because you've come so far with working out. You still have a long way to go working out. You see your progress with working out. You enjoy working out. It's something. It gives me a drive to go, and so that's something that is included in my routine. That's really important. For a week I had to stop though, because like I work, I cut myself, like I fucked my thumb up, and like I grip and I grab and shit in the gym, so I couldn't, and that was like miserable. That really was like the week when I realized like, oh bitch, you're falling into a depression. Because even before that, like to tell you my whole routine, I go to the gym. After, you know, I go to the gym, I do like 10 to 20 minutes of like yoga, like stretching. I drink some kombucha. I wash my face, and then like I go about my day. End of the night, I wash my face. I shower, and then I go about my day. And then end of the night, I wash my face again. So it just started turning into like, okay, well, you know, I'm tired. I'm not gonna wash my face tonight. Or I'm tired. Or I told myself, yeah, like I'm gonna shower at night, and then it gets to nighttime, and it's like I don't feel like showering. I'll do it tomorrow, and it's just like me just slowly but surely just stop doing the shit that made me feel better, made me feel like a person. And I know like those are like, oh, like those are like, you know, simple things, or those are just mundane things, but it's just like I need, if I don't have a routine, the way my mental health is set up, it's just like I'm not going to do them. If I don't make myself do it, I'm not going to do it, because I just don't feel like it. So it just got harder and harder to convince myself like, this is important, you need to do this, make sure you're doing this today. And it just got, oh well, you know, you can do it tomorrow, and it's not that big of a deal, versus like, no, do it today, you need to do it every day. So I just seen that start slipping, and it just made me think about how I was feeling back in April. That video that I clipped, I think it was April 4th. I believe it was April 4th. So I guess 4s are important. I don't know what the hell. Today's the 10th that I'm making this, but yeah, I don't, I'm not all the way there yet. I will be. Like I said, I'm planning travel. If you guys have any questions about that, let me know. I kind of just don't want to like, if you want to know, I'll tell you. But if you don't want to know, like, then I'll wait till like, you know, we get there and we can kind of get into it. Like, cause you know, of course, like I said, like I want to do it for like the vlogging, you know, like the content, because it'd be cool ass content to be like, oh, me, you know, like traveling to all these places and like me recording my experiences, but like in a tasteful way, because I feel like some people are like very exploitive when they go places. It's just like, these are people too. It's just like, imagine somebody just coming in your neighborhood and just like recording everything and like, oh my gosh, like I live here, this is my life, like you're acting like this is just such some random phenomenon. So I would be tasteful when I record. But honestly, me planning for this trip was the thing to get me to hold on, and the thing that's still keeping me holding on, because like I don't even, like, I'm losing my desire to plan for this shit. And it's like I'm on the third country, because it's like 5 to 6 countries I want to jump around to, and it's like I'm kind of losing that spark to do it. So it's just like I'm making myself do it now, and it's like I've started to slow down with like booking stuff, and it's like I need to keep going, like keep going, and just being real with y'all. Like I have money saved, like I'm getting money saved up and stuff, but it's like I'm trying to see if I can make money like with my content that I'm gonna post when I'm there. If I can generally like make money off of like the content once I'm, you know, in the countries, like make off, you know, like be paid for like the content I'm making. And it's just like it's the fear of that has me kind of reprieve, because it's like, if like I need, you know, for the trip to be seamless, it would be a very great help to be paid for, you know, like the footage that I'm making. Of course, like I enjoy the footage, like even like the shit that I'm making now, like the little people who actually, not the little people, but the people who actually watch my stuff, though it's falling in numbers, I still really do appreciate me watching it. And I like to watch back my own videos, so it's just like, that's just cool. Like even like later in life, if I just have that to look at, you know, to be like, oh, this is me during this time. So just not take too much, take to heart. But I feel like if I just constantly stay at posting on YouTube, I think I will see something about it. And I have the thing that if I don't see like something happening right then and there, then I lose interest. But it's just like I don't need to be like that, and I feel like I'm interesting enough that I will bring in people. But that's just something I'm battling now, just with myself. Like I don't know, man. It's just, when you spend so much time by yourself, and when you're a thinker, it's just you're always just thinking about life. Like, I don't want to get too deep into this video. If you want me to go deeper, like, let me know. But it's like I don't want to talk your head off. Basically, this video is just to tell y'all, like, earlier this year, I went through a very bad depression. Not even earlier this year. I think when I moved back, not even then. I felt like I've been in a depression for some years now. But like it peaked in like March and April of this year. So I gave myself a goal, a crazy ass goal, to basically just flip my life on its head. And usually around this time, around fall, my seasonal depression kicks in, and it's doing what it does. It kicked in, and you can come back over here. It's kicked in, and I'm not feeling like myself. I'm not feeling like I'm good. That's why I cut my hair so goddamn short. Like, you know, like when in doubt, I'm feeling like shit, that hair gonna go. There's something gonna happen to that hair. So I'm going through the motions, and I guess it's just kind of my way of telling y'all, like, I'm going through emotions, but like I'm going through it. And if you're out there and you're feeling the seasonal depression and you're feeling like shit, I'm feeling like shit right there with you. But I gave myself a year to get my shit together so I can go. So give yourself that year. We got till April. We can make shit happen. Really, we got till May, because I pushed it back till May. But we're going to take this deep breath. We're going to talk about it in videos. Write shit down. Get it out however the fuck you want to. Get out that bad feeling. Do not sit in that bad feeling. Go work out. Go take a walk. Go write it down. Go scream that shit out. Go listen to your fucking favorite album. Do what the fuck you need to do to not sit in this shit. Because when you sit in that shit, it just envelops you. And you don't need that shit to envelop you. So I'm working on getting the fuck out of this. You gonna work to get the fuck out of this. And we gonna keep going. And we're not gonna let, just because it's cold outside and it's getting darker faster, it's not gonna fuck with us. And we're gonna be okay. So yeah, just stay, just with me. Stay with me. I guess that's I don't know what the fuck the point of this video is, but I guess that's the general message. So I'll see y'all next week, and it'll be a lighter video. And like I said, like, if you're curious or you want to know more about my travel as I'm planning it, let me know. If you just want to know deeper thoughts of like my story up until then, also let me know. But like, I'm not going to just shove it on y'all. Like, I don't know, that's not fair to y'all. But thank y'all for watching.